Hello everybody, and thank you for joining us here at the Contractor Show. My name is Brian Javelin, and many of our viewers have been asking us about the mysteries about website development, getting their company exposed on the internet, and how customers could help find them and their businesses on the internet. And I'm happy to announce that Aaron O'Hanlon from Footbridge Media is joining us here today to help discuss some of these mysteries and how you could better approach getting your company more exposed with better exposure on the internet. Aaron, thank you very much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
Let's get right to it and start with, what's one of the most common misconceptions about website development in general?
The most common misconception about website marketing and the internet is people believe that once they build a website, people will come. There's a lot of things you need to do in regards to not just designing the website, but the way the internet connects to your site in order to drive traffic. And people believe that once they build a website, that's all they have to do, and it's really not.
Well, when you're talking about website development, what's the difference between a website developer or programmer versus marketing development?
Two completely different things. The website developer is the person that'll make your website look pretty. They'll do the little flashiness. They'll have the good pictures. A marketing developer is going to look at your website and learn how to actually drive traffic to your site. And not just that, once they are able to drive traffic to your site, to create things that once people are there to capture their information or make a sale, getting the end result of what that site has to do.
Once your website is developed, can you explain a little bit about search engines and how do they find you on the internet?
There's two different major ways of search engines would find you. The most common way is through the actual content of the site. If you have good content and it's relevant to your site, along with communicating with other sites, search engines will find you through what they call robots, basically, where they'll come through and they'll find keywords and that's relevant to your site. So, for example, if you're a plumber in Miami, you want on your site a lot of reference to you being a plumber in Miami, and so the search engines will find that. Another way is basically through, for example, if we use Google as an example, is pay-per-click, where you can actually pay the search engines to appear for specific keywords. And, for example, if you were a Miami plumber, you can actually pay for the word Miami plumber, and the search engines would show you. That costs actual money, though.
So when one of our viewers is looking at something on like a Yahoo, Google, or Microsoft, that when you see the sponsored links, that's being paid for, but the other areas where the search engines are finding that relevant information.
Yeah, that's basically the non-sponsored results, or what the search engines are telling you. These are the most relevant to what you're searching for.
Okay. When a company is starting a new business and they're coming to the internet for the first time and want to get exposure, what's the one thing you suggest they do to get started?
Just getting a website up and running would be the best thing. It could be a one-page website with their company name, their contact information, their services, and where they service, and that's pretty much all they would need.
What else, as far as the next question that usually comes up, what's the least amount that I need to spend in order to get started?
There are ways out there that you can actually have a web presence with no price of it. Can be actually free. You can have free templates out there. There's free hosting out there. So you can actually have a site up there for free. It'll be a lot of time on your hand, but in regards to creating all that, but you can do it for free.
Okay. And for some of your more successful clients out there that you've dealt with, what is the most they spend when they're becoming successful when it comes to their website marketing efforts and so forth?
Marketing on the web is just like marketing with any other form of marketing. It's your return on investment. So your success rate varies on what your actual lead cost is and what you're actually spending. The internet's probably one of the places where people will see their highest return on investment with a lower cost. There's companies out there that get leads every month and aren't paying that much money because all the work has already been done. It's probably, in regards to marketing, the second or even first form of lowest cost per lead.
How do companies measure their effectiveness, or others sometimes referred to as return on investment?
Their website marketing is also the most easiest way to find out and track, because everything's right there. There's analytics, leads go through, you have analytic programs that can tell you where they came from, if you were paying for it, or if it came through organic search results. There's programs that can tell you how much each lead cost that came through the system, came through your website.
And something like beyond even a website, can you provide our viewers other strategies for contractors especially to help market themselves beyond a website and these search engines?
Beyond website marketing, I'm a big fan of referral marketing. I believe that contractors should always stay in contact with their past clients. It could be through newsletters, emails, a monthly sales letter, or even having their secretary just call them every month. You'll generate referrals just from those forms of contacts.
Well, I do appreciate some of this information. It's been very helpful, and I hope our viewers feel the same way. If there's other types of questions that the viewers may have, there's a lot of companies out there, such as a Footbridge Media that Aaron represents, that help companies that market themselves online. Some of them may be viewed as application developers, some of them might be marketing specialists, or a combination of both. We do suggest to our viewers that you, at a minimum, get yourself exposed on the internet. I'm sure, Aaron, you'll agree. At a minimum, there has to be that minimum free presentation.
Exactly.
And we do thank all of our viewers for joining us on today's show. My name is Brian Javelin. And Aaron, thank you very much for joining us today. Aaron from Footbridge Media, thank you. We look forward to seeing you soon.